My name's Henry Marcuzzi. I live in the UK, and we've come here on a holiday. Basically, this is quite a traumatic thing for me, in the sense that I was diagnosed with what you call Lou Gehrig's disease. Initially gave me a diagnosis, and they said it was going to be life-threatening, and it was going to be 2 to 5 years life expectancy. And if you turn that around, ask anybody what it's like to actually get a diagnosis like that. It's frightening. It was absolutely scary, and I just wanted to. Well, I wanted to cry, and it took me about 2 months to actually get over it. But this is quite an emotional thing for me, because I've been very defiant for this disease, and I'm not going to give up. And it's a disease that debilitates you. I used to run around. I used to do the Lord Mayor show. I used to run up and down with the camera. I've been around the world about five times, interviewed Tony Blair, Maggie Thatcher. I've been to Buckhouse. My career has been absolutely fantastic. But now I've got this as a challenge, and I've got these 2 sticks as my challenge, and this is the cards I've been dealt, and I've got to deal with them as best I can. And we are going to have challenges in life, and this is my challenge, and you're going to have a challenge, and you're going to have a challenge as well. But this disease could happen to anybody, and it could happen to the fittest people, and it does happen to the fittest people. It's called Lou Gehrig's disease in this country. I used to cycle, I used to run, everywhere I used to go, I used to run, you know, so to not be able to run is a killer. Here we are in Sanibel, an absolutely fantastic place. When we were thinking of coming to Sanibel, we punched in disability, and Billy's website came up, and we saw the wheelchairs, and the wheelchairs you can take down to the beach, and then we saw the Segway, and I thought, bloody hell, that's one of the reasons we should go there. So I think the website, because the website is at your fingertips, isn't it? I mean, here I am in the UK, 6,000 miles away, looking at Billy's rentals, you know, thinking I can do that. And I never forget, I rang them up. I think I spoke to Sarah, and I said, you know, what are the possibilities of doing this? And they said, yeah, absolutely no problem at all. I've got to try this. I really have to try this. I saw the video, so I thought, my God, I'm never going to be able to do this. You know, it just looked so complicated, and I think the only thing was that I just got so scared. And I said to Sarah, I said, I don't know if I can do this. The unfortunate thing is with this Lou Gehrig's as well, is that my hands are getting weak. So when I got on, it was with a great deal of trepidation, to be absolutely honest. And I thought, I'm not, you know, what the heck am I going to do? I'm going to fall over. I'm going to drive into something. But Billy looked after me, and he said, you know, just be easy, lean it up against the wall. And I got on, and I thought, this is, you know, this is absolutely fantastic. It's a piece of piss, as they say in the UK, you know. But it was pretty scary to get on. So if I just tell people that it is a bit scary when you first get on it, but you know, be confident with yourself, and it'll be absolutely fine.
But when we knew we were coming to Sanibel, it was something we thought we've got to do. And Henry did some research on the web and found out about Billy's Segway, and I think he even made a call actually. Yes. It's been something we've been looking forward to ever since we knew we were coming.
I was pretty good with my hand, so he put me into fast mode initially. So on fast mode, you can actually turn and do quite quick moves, which was exhilarating. I mean, to be able to do a 360, because my turning circle has been absolute crap. Because what happens is that you become very, very stiff. So that's what I did. When he said, look over at that tree over there, I just went zzz, and I turned around. So anybody who's kind of immobile, who's kind of straight up and down, that would be an absolute bonus, the fact that you can just move this thing. And I'm sure everybody could, anybody could get onto it and could learn to use it. I mean, my wife and 2 kids did it, you know, who were 13 and 14 and 17. They were absolutely terrific on it, you know.
Do you know what, Rusty? We have a standing joke in our family that Henry is an absolute holiday liability, because whenever we go away on holiday somewhere, he comes back with an injury. You know, it's quite common, isn't it, Henry?
Yeah. Mine's September 1 year, me 1 year.
And all through sort of silliness, you know, it's not something that's, you know, it's avoidable. So when Henry said he wanted to do a Segway, I said, that's fine. And in fact, when I saw them, I thought, that's fine, he'll be great.
Especially being on the Segway, with the wind coursing through my hair, being able to keep up with everybody, was absolutely fantastic. And I'm saying to Billy, I got to take one home. I've got to get one. When I got on the Segway, it was just like getting on my bike again. because my balance is crap. I can't ride a bike to any great speed. But the Segway was just kept me along, and I could keep up with my kids. I've got 2 kids. My family were out. This has given me kind of just an absolutely fantastic outlook into what it's like to be whole again. I could keep up with everybody else, and Billy looked after me, and I thought, my God, you know, this is quite an extraordinary thing. And you know, if this helps disabled people just to get up and just to get out, it's absolutely fantastic.
There are people out there looking at you, and you've already inspired people where you don't even know about it. They've seen your video, and I've already had people emailing back about it that that it's great. So
that's amazing.
So you're already you're already been seen all over the world. So you're already famous, buddy. So.